Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Megan. Thank you guys for coming back. Today is day 5 of Vlogtober. We are outside. It is a beautiful day. I am looking shiny. I put some like vitamin C oil on my face and my face hasn't absorbed it yet. Okay, I put myself together. I've got earrings on, rings, watches, clothes. I'm actually wearing a knitted vest that I made maybe like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Can you even tell? Can you even see? Probably not. But I'm wearing it. It's a little too high. It's like 78. But we're wearing it for the look. And if this actually becomes real sweat, then I'm gonna have to take it off. But yeah, I'm really excited. Today my family and I are gonna go to an apple orchard, and I'm excited to vlog it for you guys. All right, let's go. Bye. The gala apples you buy at the store are like really mushy, but the gala apples you get right off the actual tree are delicious. My son's running away. My husband made me drive home. There was no more crochet after those 2 sunflower keychains that I couldn't even stuff because I forgot the stuffing. So today's crochet in the car was a failure. I'll check back in the basement after the kids go to sleep. Hey guys, so I'm back home. Kids are sleeping, and before my husband comes down with ice cream again and we watch the last 2 episodes of Wednesday, I wanted to tell you what I did. So in the car, it was a 50-minute drive, and my husband did the first drive, like the first part of the driving. I started crocheting. I realized that I didn't have the stuffing, so I couldn't stuff these. So I ended up leaving the longest tail. I ended up crocheting everything that I needed, like the last petal with like the little piece, and then cut the yarn and then ripped it out just so I left myself an opening to put the stuffing later. And I only made 2. So we have to stuff these, put the key ring, the lobster clasp, and then I wanted to see how many more I can do in like an hour. It is 7:26 right now. I am starting. Oh, my phone's dirty. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. Okay. I'm starting the stopwatch now. Well, 4 seconds ago. All right, let's go. About 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes, 5 minutes and 45 seconds, and I made the 2. So now I was thinking about like restarting the time and seeing how many I can get done in an hour, and I'm going to start it again. I just finished, and that's where I'm at. It's 8:42. I had to like start and stop a little bit, but I was able to make, I kind of like smush the stuffing when I stuff it, and then I have to like crochet it closed. I like smush it over so I don't crochet the stuffing. I have 1 keychain, 2 keychain, and 3 keychains. So in an hour's time, I've made 3 keychains, which I actually thought, so that means that like these keychains, me doing as much as I did here was kind of okay. I've made 5 keychains today, and it's 8:43. I am wondering if maybe I should do some daisies. I don't think I want to do an hour of daisies. I do have this, which is just a bag with like extra crochet stuff with like a whole bunch of these little daisies. And these little daisies actually go with these. So basically they're the top circles of these daisies, and then I just crochet the white over it. So maybe I have, like I said, I think I have all the circles, like in this bag, there are all the circles that go towards all these wrapped daisies. I don't even know, what do you call this? They're like ready to go. So I wrapped the stem. They're like a 2-in-1 daisy. The green circle is already hot glued into here. So all I would need to do is pop this on and then crochet the white, stuff it, finish it, and have some daisies. I might do that. And then I'll do maybe an hour of pumpkins. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even have a pumpkin keychain. I have, what do I have? Where is it that I have it? Okay, so I have these pumpkins. They're the first pumpkins that I ever made. If you look, you can kind of see the stuffing, which is not good. You don't want to see the stuffing. But I don't want to waste this work. I think I have like 3 or 4, maybe 5. Like I have a whole bunch of these that go and become this and then become pumpkins. And I think I showed you guys pumpkins in day number 3 when all I did was like show you guys my keychains and my flowers. So I don't want to waste them. Also, the reason why I don't want to use these for keychains is I'm thinking like it's a little bit big for a keychain. Like I don't know if people are gonna want this big ass pumpkin stuck to their keys. Like, I have this tiny keychain, this tiny pumpkin, but it's falling into the same issue where it's very holy. So if I was to stuff it, you'd probably see it. But this size pumpkin is it's still too small. So I'm looking, I have to like modify the pumpkin. I have to like modify one, I have to change my hook size. I have to lower my hook size. And second, I have to find a happy medium between these two sizes. This is my bookmark size and possibly, no, not even an earring size. And this is the one that I put on the stem as like a bouquet accessory. Was that the word? But I gotta figure out something like this, like a this size. So yeah, I gotta see how many stitches this was, how many stitches this was, find a version in the middle, and then lower my hook size for it. But that's after daisies. So let's go do daisies. Hey guys. Wait, let me see if I could change. No. Maybe. Hey guys. So I'm currently feeling it. I'm very tired. It is 10:57 and 10:58 and I want to go to sleep. I forgot that I did a lot today with the family and I should be sleeping right now. But let me just show you guys what I did. I did only 2 of the 2-in-1 daisies and I did 2 of my keychain daisies. I think I messed up my keychain daisies. I think my keychain daisies were supposed to only have 9 petals, not 12. So I think I spent a lot more time on these than I was supposed to, which kind of sucked. I should have probably been able to make 3 and instead I only made 2 plus these. So these are my daisies. I'm gonna put these on the wall, probably just put these next to where the other ones were. I'm just super tired. On another note, I have 2 really cool things. So, my local library had this book. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this book, but you can crochet monsters with this book. And I'm wondering if you guys want me to do a review. I don't know if anybody else has done a review of this book. I didn't know this book existed, and I freaking love it. It's been teaching me so much about crochet. It is phenomenal. And you can put these eyes on them, or you can crochet the eyes on them. I opted to crochet the eyes on them, and actually I used the eyeballs in that pattern to make the eyeballs in one of my flowers. But look, I'm making my own little monster. I have like a sketch somewhere. Okay, so this is my old book. This is just a dotted, super huge book. I thought I wanted something this big, but it's just too big for me to like bring around anywhere, and I prefer something like a lot smaller for stuff like this. So this is the monster that I'm gonna crochet. So this was like a test, and this is like what I'm actually gonna crochet. It's gonna have 3 eyes, a tongue coming out of it, buck teeth, because you know, buck teeth. The feet and the hands are gonna look like that, and it's gonna be kind of heavy. You're gonna be able to sit it down, and I'm like, my family calls her Mommy Monster, and I just love it. I had the 3 eyeballs already. I just needed to make the 3 eyeball stalks, and I found this so the yarn that I'm using for this, by the way, and this was before I figured out how to do an invisible decrease. Like, is that not ridiculous? Like, oh, I hate that. Anyway, like, look at the difference between when you cast on and when I cast it off. Like, that's like ridiculous. But she's gonna have 3 eyeballs. Also, yeah, that's what I wanted to mention. The pattern that I'm doing around the back, I'm using 3 different yarns. This is not like a color changing yarn, and I used a random, what is it called, like a random stripe generator, so I can put in that I have 3 colors, and I want no bigger than 4 or 3 lines, 3 like lines per color. Random generate me a pattern, and I used it, and I think it looks so good. 1, 2, 3, and some like big poopy like long stocky arms. So this is one crochet project that I kind of want to finish. Oh, it looks like that monster from Real Monsters or something like that 90s show. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I want to finish this on one of the days. I just need boop boop 2 more eyeballs and stalks. Boop 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 boop. Arms, legs, claws, nails. And this is living in a Ziploc because I have children and they're nasty. They're not nasty, but they've got nasty hands and fingers. so I have that one in a Ziploc. This one I don't have in a Ziploc. And that's just because, like, nobody's allowed to touch this at all. My kids are allowed to touch that one, only if their hands are clean. This one, nobody is allowed to touch this. And what this is, no, these are not balls. Like, I've shown this to everyone that I've shown this to. I feel like that's a man has said this looks like balls. It's Courage. I was gonna say Curious. It's Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, I don't even know how to like picture like couple eyeballs here, the cutie triangle nose right here. Like, is there something I can use to pretend to be a triangle nose? Like, picture triangle nose, 2 eyes. He's like facing this way, and then his it's huge. His body's gonna be like that big. I didn't mean it to be this big. I wanted it to be like is it Mommy Monster size? It's bigger than Mommy Monster size. I wanted it to be like kind of this big, maybe a little bit smaller. So I can put it as like a pretend keychain, like one of those like Labubu's that like has no business being on a keychain, but it is on a keychain. This is gonna be like the hardest pillow. Like this is literally just like put it somewhere and just stare at it instead of like a ridiculous keychain on your book bag. And it's for a family friend, the godfather of my kids. His birthday was, I think, back in September. I was crocheting this, and my husband was like, yo, stop crocheting this. You have a really big market. You need to focus on something else. Mind you, like, look how much work I put into it. Like, if you imagine how many keychains do you think I could have made in the time I made this? Anyway, I would just, you know, I don't know if it happens to you, but like when you're doing the same thing over and over again, it kind of starts taking you longer. And then when you like switch it up and start making something new, it's like, what? Like everything's just like absolutely amazing. Like everything's new. You want to get to the next row. You want to see how it's going to turn out. So I'm just pretend. It looks a lot less like balls if I put the nose on it. Oh my god, this nose better be the most amazing nose. Okay, so this is also something that I wanted to crochet on the vlog. Let me see. So the creator to the Curious George. By the way, the author of the Crochet Monsters is called Megan Lapp. Megan Lapp. If you guys are curious, she has an Instagram. I mean, of course, right? I think she has like 3 books, maybe more. She has like a mythical creature book. This one's Crochet Monster book, and I think she has another one that's like creatures, like plant creatures. It's not really plant creatures. It's called something a lot more elegant, but I wanted to buy that book because I thought it would be so cool to make some for keychains. I gotta see like what the laws are in like replicating her work, but I can always draw inspiration and make my own. Anyway, back to Courage the Cowardly Dog by Monoxa. Monoxa? I don't know how to say that. Oh, actually I could show you guys. So this is what he's gonna look. Sorry, my phone's on like sleep mode. This is what he's gonna look like. And then like right now, let me zoom in, hold on. Right now I am right here where I've made the head. I've started to turn it, and it looks amazing. It looks the way it's supposed to look, guys. I'm not messing this up. And learning how to do these guys, it's kind of crazy the level up that you do with crochet. Like the folding, like literally, like, can you see my fingers? You just like fold it, and like if you look, I don't know if you can see, but like you create like a fold here. Like you literally create like a cheek. And then I didn't quite understand, like if you look, I like to crochet with a spine up the back. Do I have a spine up the back here? I think so. I like to crochet with this spine going up the back, but I'm now learning that like with something like this, the spine up the back is unnecessary. Like, and I have to like really sit down and implement it with my crochet. I have a way to kind of hide it. The spine is like going down right here at the bottom. I have a way to hide it, but so you don't see like these like stitches. But with her with her pattern, I started to do the ladder because I wasn't really understanding what she was talking about. And then once I got it, I was like up here when I got it. I was like, whoa, I got it. So I went all the way back down. This is where I'm hoping the nose is going to cover it up. So I didn't have to waste all this work. But after like around here, I just understood what she meant. And like these black stitches are like the beginning round of the stitch. And you just move it over. You literally like, so when you crochet in a circle, your crochet is going to start like migrating. And then you could just crochet a couple stitches over and make that the beginning of your row. And none of the stitch counts change. And you can keep the crochet straight. And now like it's supposed to be crooked like this, but like essentially you could create this egg without any of these lines. Now, changing colors, I'm sure there's like a technique to color changing. I think I did a pretty okay job. Some places no, but that might be tricky. But if you're working with just like straight one color, I would highly recommend you learn how to shift your stitches, because it's just so handy. This back line, there might have been a better way to do that, but I don't think so. This thing leveled up my crochet so much, and it's given me like so many ideas. There's another one, which is a bluey, that I wanted to crochet for my niece, but I'm not gonna have time to do that. Maybe for Christmas. Maybe for Christmas she's gonna get a bluey thing. But I definitely, so this is, like I said, the yarn that I used is the 24/7 cotton yarn. It's 24/7 cotton yarn. I really like it. It's like soft, it's washable, holds its shape well. I don't think it warps too much once it's washed. I have to double check that, don't quote me on that. I have to make a garment or something and then wash it, or make a keychain and then toss it in the wash. In the color Orchid. In the color Orchid. And like I said, well, I don't know if I mentioned it here in the vlog, this yarn to me, so I've knit, right? Mind you, oh my god, crocheting in the car, I've pulled so many stitches. It's ridiculous. I pulled like three new stitches from this vest. I'm pretty pissed off. Like that's one of the reasons why I don't wear my my charm bracelet, because of Dobby's legs. I don't know if you can see Dobby on here. Dobby little feet will like hook onto my knitting and pull it. So whenever I wear knitting, I don't wear it. But I didn't realize that I will do so with my crochet hook. It was wild. I was so upset every time it happened. Back to this. So I come from a knitting background. This sweater was knit using, can you see that? This sweater was knit using DK weight yarn. And look, to me, it almost even looks thicker. To me, this yarn is DK weight. You know, it's classified as a medium 4. No. This one is like a 2 or something. Like, I don't think I'd knit socks with this, but I this is a really good like summer yarn if you wanted to knit something in the DK weight gauge. I have another, like, okay, this is the most perfect example. I have this bag going, right? Is this like a show my hose episode quickly at the end? And so this is Orchid. I actually think this is called Orchid. So this is Lily Sugar and Cream Orchid. And look at the difference. They're both mediums. Am I crazy? Yeah, they're both mediums. But look at this. It almost looks like I can hold the 24/7 cotton yarn double to hit this one. Like it's just not right. It's just not right. And let me untangle this stuff. So they do sell, like 24/7 cotton does sell a DK weight one. It literally says like 24/7 kind DK, and that I like is fingering. Don't do it. That is fingering weight yarn. If you're a knitter and you wanna knit yourself something fingering for the summer, knit yourself some socks, some gloves, maybe a nice like lacy vest, whatever. You can use the DK because it's actually fingering. This one, it says medium 4, but it's actually DK. Keep that in mind if you guys ever want to make any flowers or anything. That's the yarn that I use. I wanted to use, in the beginning, I wanted to use like this weight, and I bought this yarn, and I didn't want to return it, and I couldn't find another brand with as many colors, so I just went with it. And that actually meant changing a lot of the patterns that I found on YouTube to fit my gauge, which is another reason why sometimes my crochet is just a lot more expensive than other people's crochet, because other people will be crocheting with some thicker yarn, and my crochet is a lot finer. It's a lot more work to achieve the same size, to achieve the same look. I'd have to crochet more and crochet on a smaller hook. This is the smallest I go. It's 2.75. I refuse to go any smaller than this. Oh my god, I refuse to go any smaller than this. Alright. Whew. Thank you for coming to my Lion Brand TED Talk real quick. Boy. Okay, so my desk is a mess. I don't think I'm going to do the pumpkins. I've been here talking for just way too much. I'm going to save my brain for some editing, and then tomorrow we'll do some pumpkins. Maybe tomorrow we'll do how many pumpkins can I make in 4 hours type thing. I usually end up clocking in about like 5 hours a day of work, including over the weekends. But when you add vlogging and you add editing, that should take some time. I think it takes me like 3 hours to edit a video, no matter how fucking long it is. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know how long this is going to be because I'm talking too much. Alright guys, thank you for clicking on this video. Oh my god, I got a comment. Somebody left a comment. Thank you. I didn't have an opportunity to comment back or say thank you, but thank you so much. First comment, wished me luck. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed the content, please give it a like. Consider subscribing. If you didn't like the content, don't do anything. Just don't come back. And I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow, which hopefully is going to have a shit ton to do about pumpkins. Bye.